What's up, guys? Danny here from the Lasercast, and it's an exciting day because the trailer dropped for Scream. It's Scream 5, but it's just called Scream. Like Halloween 2018 was just called Halloween, even though it was a sequel to... You get the point. The trailer just came out for Scream. We're going to watch it, and I'm going to give you my reactions. I watched the trailer one time this morning, and I don't really remember it because then I had to go to work for a full day. So I'm going to watch it again with you, and we'll talk about it right after. You let me know what you think. It's crazy to think 1996, when this was Drew Barrymore, there was no such thing as texting.
This isn't funny, Amber.
When you like to play a game, Tara.
Saw?
Doors unlocked. All doors locked. Doors unlocked.
Ooh, very Halloween-esque there.
Huh?
It's happening. 3 attacks so far. You have a gun?
I'm Sydney Prescott. Of course I have a gun.
That's funny.
Something about this one just feels different.
Amber? I know who you are. I've been through this a lot. This is your life now, which means that whoever this is going to keep coming for you.
That's a cool shot. I like the shadow.
This?
Ooh.
Certain rules to surviving.
The attacks were all on people related to the original killers. Whatever has linked his to our past, it's pulled us all back here. And I won't sleep until he's in the ground.
Hello, Sydney. It's an honor.
Okay. The first time I watched this trailer this morning, my initial, instant reaction was, okay, it looks fine. Having watched it again, I'm going to elevate my reaction a little bit. I think this is about a 6 out of 10 trailer. My issue, it's funny, I saw cats. I saw somebody on Twitter this morning say it looks just like it could have been one of the original movies. And I think for me, that's where I'm struggling with this. It feels too similar to the original movies. And I was kind of hoping for something different. I'm that rare weirdo who liked the Scream TV series. I enjoyed that. And I thought it did a little, it was a little different. It went in some interesting directions. I think the original cast members look cool. Courtney Cox kind of looks a little bit disinterested. But Sydney Prescott's one of the best written final girls in film history. Kudos to Wes Craven for that. The thing about this movie that intrigues me the most is the line at the very end of the trailer where he goes, Sydney, it's an honor. And I love that because in my head, so you had part 1 was, all the tropes of a horror movie. Part 2 were all the tropes of a sequel. Part 3 were all the tropes of a trilogy. Part 4 were all the tropes of a remake. And now you kind of have this, the victims are related to the original. So And then he says it's an honor to see Sydney. And it makes me feel like this is some kind of like crazed fan. And you get like the fan aspect to horror. Like what it's like to be, I don't know. That to me was intriguing. The rest of the trailer, it looks like a Scream movie. And I guess that's where, if I can call it disappointment, that's where my disappointment lies. It's just that it looks like a Scream movie. It doesn't look any different or any kind of exciting departure for the series than to just be Scream 5. The last movie came out in 2011. This looks like it could have come out 7-8 years ago in 2012 or 13. It just so happens to be coming out a decade later. So, hey, look, no matter what my thoughts are on this trailer, one thing is assured, and that is that I will be there opening night in January because it's Scream, and it's a horror movie, and yeah, I love this series. I think all of them are good. Let me rephrase that. All of them have their moments. 3 of the 4 of them are good, and the first one is a legit all-time classic. Charlotte has watched it with me. She loved it. I really do hope, again, I don't know much about the movie other than what we just watched in the trailer, but I really do hope that the killer, the reveal is a surprise like it was in the first movie where, it was the characters that you had known, and it wasn't something like out that you could not have foreseen. Like Billy's mom coming back in part 2 just felt like, even though I like part 2, it just felt like a weird, like there's no way you could have predicted Billy's mom would suddenly show up and be the killer. Whereas in part 1, you were like, which one of these characters is the killer? And it turned out, of course, to be Billy and Stu. I would love if Kirby made a comeback. I know she's probably dead, but I know fans love Hayden Panettiere. I think that's her name. I just love Kirby in Scream 4. So, we could hope. But anyway, that's my reaction to the Scream trailer. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you thought of the trailer in the comments below, and we'll see you soon. Bye.